Relief from the coronavirus pandemic was also a top issue in Washington today as a group of bipartisan governors and mayors, including Miami Mayor Francis Suarez, discussed ways to get more support to their communities to fight the pandemic. Mayor Suarez called the meeting productive and says he hopes it leads to a better response from the federal government.
The meeting came hours before the CDC released its highly anticipated guidelines for schools to reopen across the country. CBS 4's Ted Scouten has details of today's bipartisan meeting.
And what I really want to know about is what should the recovery plan, should we have more or less of anything in it? What do they think they need most? How to proceed?
President Joe Biden asking the nation's governors and mayors for input on his American Rescue Plan. He invited a bipartisan group to the Oval Office to discuss the federal government's role in the fight against COVID. He said the most important part of his plan is to give states enough vaccine to combat the virus and to help with unemployment and getting kids back in school.
I think the federal government has a major role to play here, but these are the folks that are on the ground dealing with it every single solitary day. And they see the pain and they see the successes when they occur.
It was a very productive meeting. The president emphasized his desire for it to be a bipartisan plan. He listened to the various mayors and governors that were there.
Miami Mayor Francis Suarez was there. He told the president cities need direct funding, unlike the previous CARES Act, where cities with populations under 500,000 did not get money sent directly to cities.
Our residents got a fraction of the help that they needed. We're going to put the money to good use, and I think we've demonstrated that with the funding that we did receive under the first CARES Act.
Many Republicans in Congress say the president's $1.9 trillion plan is too expensive. $350 billion would go to cities and states. President Biden is pushing for bipartisan support. Suarez is pleased the president is asking for advice.
I do think that there's an intentionality on the part of this administration to get advice from the mayors and from the governors, because they are the boots on the ground.
Suarez commented that there's much better communication with the White House. He said he has spoken much more with this administration than he has the previous one. Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.